Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how to highlight your hair at home. Or what I'm doing on myself today is a root touch-up because obviously I already have blonde and highlights in my hair. So what I'm doing is doing the root to match the rest of it. How I would highlight someone else would probably be the across foils. I feel like you can get more thin weaved highlights in and make it look more natural and just kind of a softer blendy look. But when you're doing it on yourself, of course, that's a lot harder. So I'm going to show you a way to make it a little easier and I think, just as precise for something in between. So let's get started. I'm going to start in the front because it's not much of a difference and we want to make sure that we get the best section in the front because obviously that's what you see first and that's what you want looking the best. Okay, so my first section, like I said, I'm going to be doing across this way, like weaving pieces in like this, kind of like you saw in my low lighting video. And now, depending on how blonde you want or how chunky you want it to be, some people would just slice this like this and bleach the whole thing, or you can weave it to give it a kind of softer look. In the front, I like it pretty blonde, so I'm just going to do the entire front slice. And apply that from root just to about where it gets really blonde. And don't worry about the little hairs that stick out. Okay. And now we're going to take the kind of more horizontal sections. So grabbing that first section, and you can kind of see where the highlights are. So it's pretty easy, just try to follow that. Oof. And so you fold that piece of foil over the comb so you have control of that piece of foil. And you tuck it in there. And it gets just from the root to where it gets blonde. Okay, and then take the next section. Okay, fold that over and start a second section. So I like to kind of leave one section that doesn't get highlighted and then grab the second section. And you can go down as far as you want because this is kind of in between. I don't want it, I kind of just want more to concentrate on the top. So take one piece out. Okay, once you've gone down as far as you kind of want, the other section you should kind of focus on is the sides, especially if you wear your hair up. You just kind of want that, when you pull that back, to have some highlights there. You place it going back like this so you can kind of see where it's going. Same to this side. Okay, so after you look like complete robot head and like I'm picking up satellites from far, far away, you now just sit and wait and let it process for about 25, no, not 25. Let it process for about 35 to 45 minutes and just kind of keep a close watch on it. You can kind of see when it, is your desired blonde. And then you shampoo and tone if needed. All right, I'll come back and see you in a little bit. All right, so here are my results. I just left it on about 35 minutes and shampooed. I didn't tone this time, so it can be a little bit, I think I see a little bit of yellow tones in it. Not brassy, but yellow tones. So I didn't want to tone today because I wanted to show you kind of just the step that I showed you like on camera. And maybe next week or so I'll tone, but I'll just be using the same formula for toning as I have in my previous video. And so this is, and I kind of like to bleach, unless it's really bad, but I kind of like to just kind of leave it, for a week or so and then tone when needed and stuff. And I think that always kind of comes out prettier and looks better in a week, because if you do it today, obviously, like I said, if you have to, it's better to just do it and it looked great right off the bat. But when you tone the day you bleach, it kind of has more the tendency to kind of shampoo and rinse out quicker. So that's why I'm kind of waiting a week, and I'll tone next week. So anyway, finally did my highlight. It's just I wanted to explain first that you don't, put a 20 volume developer on, brown hair and you come to this. And anything stronger I wouldn't really advise necessarily you doing on yourself right away, because it will pull a lot of orange and a lot of red. And I wouldn't want so many of you to be walking around with orangey hair, because that would be terrible. So anyway, hope this helps, and may you have beautiful, gorgeous hair always. All right, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.